Welcome to Horizon.
Forza Horizon 1. This game is a really brilliant game. Now, what made Forza Horizon so great was the cinematics, right? The game had a little story where you play as the main character and you're just driving, your own car. And the game Forza Horizon is like mostly about festivals. Like you attend these big events. Like when you were playing this game, you felt like you were in an event, right? Where you could do racings. There was also like airplanes with smoke, and there was also like you could do like 1v1s between like bots, right? So like the airplane would be a bot, and you'll be driving the car, and there will be a timer, and one of you guys will be being that timer, and then eventually you would actually win the game. And that's one of the things that made Forza Horizon so great. And back to the story part, the game, like the cinematics and the story was quite decent, like you interacted with this hot girl, and you got like a ticket or something like that. I can't really remember much in Forza Horizon. I haven't played it in such a long time, but you would get this like access type like card, and you'll basically be in this like huge area where you would be able to like, it's like a roundabout, and you'll be able to like customize your car and all sorts of stuff. And there would be like an audience there too, and then the spotlights as well. That was really cool. Like the things that I could sum up about this game was that it was very cinematic, cool, fun, and the driving game, and it was perfect.
Mr. Tack has problem with my car, I think.
Damn right. You need to swap out these fancy shocks.
And I'll give you your yellow wristband and Horizon. Congratulations. You've made the grade.
It was developed by Playground Games, right? And Playground Games, right, did a collaboration with Turn 10 Studios. And also, some of the people that worked on the game who came from Stratfordshire University and Digital Institute, and that's pretty cool. I even like went there and I saw a poster there as well, and that was like sick seeing the poster. Now the poster for Forza Horizon 1 is just cool. Like you would see the yellow car, and then the spotlights in the background, and then it will just be driving, right? And the poster is just unique and very like niche and just cool, right? They did it very well. Like Forza Horizon was a open world like racing festival like event game. I think the game is like set in the US, right? And you know, like, and the soundtrack for the game was like really, really good. Like, I'm like, remember this song? Yeah, that song. Like, that song was amazing as well. Like, it kind of fit the game's theme too, which they did a pretty good job on that one. I like this particular song. I think that's like my favorite song in the game. What was so good about this game was that it actually made you feel like you're in an event, like what I said before. There was also like multiple like events in the game. In some parts of the game there were like multiple like side quests, main missions, and yeah. Oh yeah, Forza Horizon had collectibles too. They did add collectibles, which I absolutely loved that. I do remember that I think one of the collectibles was like you, as the player, you were able to like break through these boards, and then you would like gain a collectible. I remember that, and that was like pretty cool. Pretty cool to just see stuff like that implemented in a driving game. Yeah. And also when you're driving the car, there's different like viewpoints. You could go from first person to second person to third person. You could even like go into the front view of the car, and you would kind of see the player, I think, which, you know, most driving games have this. So yeah, the game also like graphically looks pretty good. Like, the game looks pretty good. I said that 2 times. Yeah. And like, I had an Xbox 360 and I played that game, and it was like so good. And you know, if you look at videos as well of the game now, it doesn't look that bad. You know, it doesn't look that bad, to be honest. So yeah, and I think that driving games nowadays should take some inspiration from like games like Need for Speed or Forza Horizon, right? Especially the first one, which is what we're talking about in this video. That like this would be good inspiration for these companies. Like I recently played this game, Xenon Racer, and the game is good, but it's just not like really good. It's not really good. It's not perfect. It's like the game feels kind of limited, and it feels not that destructive. It's as if like there's a border blocking me from like doing everything what I want to do in a game. Now, I believe like comparing Forza Horizon 1 and Need for Speed Most Wanted, specifically the 2012 version, right? I believe that story wise and cinematic wise, I think Forza Horizon wins, right? I feel like we're going to continue that one in a separate video as well. But yeah, that would be like a pretty heavy and quite easy one to compare. But Most Wanted, right? It was like very destructive. It was like you could like just drive around the whole place, and man, yeah. And that's all I would say about Forza Horizon. This game was an amazing game. It aged very well. Yes, this game was a phenomenal game.